Good evening. My name is Dirt Griggity, and this is WBG Xbox Podcast. People, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for rocking out with good old Dirt Griggity. How everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? How you guys feeling? Got a few things to talk about. I did a video earlier. Check it out if you haven't got the chance to. They still hating on Xbox Game Pass. I don't know why. They still hating on Xbox Game Pass. Go figure. Listen, I don't know, man. Maybe these guys are not real gamers. Like I said, we got a few things to talk about. Phil Spencer said something that we've known for years, that Xbox Game Pass might not be for everybody. Isn't that great how Phil Spencer is so transparent as a top executive at Xbox, at Microsoft, actually. He's a top executive at Microsoft. And he's going out there and saying, yo, man, listen, bro. If you play one or two games, you might not need Xbox Game Pass. Isn't that a breath of fresh air to hear a top executive at a company like Microsoft just tell you guys the truth? But ponies tried to use this as ammunition. Pieces of trash. What's up, everybody? Listen, man, before we get the show started, I pinned a link to the homie Adidas 20's brother. He got into a bad car accident, man, and they started a GoFundMe. So if you guys want to donate, I left the link. I pinned the link in the comment section, guys. Check it out. If you want to donate, shout out to the homie Adidas. Great dude, man. Great dude. But anyway, y'all, pray for his brother. Hope everything is okay with him. So like I said, if you guys want to donate, I left the link in the chat. So guys, check this out. Like I said, we got a few things to talk about. Things about Phil Spencer, things about Xbox Game Pass, things about hating ass ponies. Oops. It's so funny to me when a channel like mine get ponies commenting, not just in the videos or the podcast, but on Twitter when I'm posting or advertising or promoting my upcoming video or promoting my upcoming podcast. It's so funny to me how these guys always got something to say or trying to say I'm a hypocrite, and these guys are subscribed to the craziest PlayStation fanboys in the community. Bro, it's like, my channel isn't for you. Stop trying to make me be what you want me to be, bro. Like, I can't stand these dudes. My channel is for hardcore Xbox fans. It's not for ponies. It's not for ponies. Get that through your thick skull. So annoying, man. But, it is what it is. Hey, so Nintendo's still pissing people off. Listen, I hate talking about Nintendo, but Nintendo is still pissing people off. Their fan base, they're just annoyed. What's up, Weird Dave? What's up, everybody that's here? So it's like, man, it's crazy. Let me get these supers before we continue. Adidas with the 2, he says, salute. Thank you, Adidas. Pray for your family, bro. Thank you. Shout out to you, fam. Vic Al Gambino with the 2. We are here to TTS. If you are a racist, you are not welcome. Vic Al Gambino is pissed off. Yes, we'll talk about that. Well, I don't know, offline, because, we know racists are not allowed here. Yaren with the 5. Doom Dark Ages, Expedition 33, and even Oblivion Remastered. Game Pass is amazing. Are you going to be trying Oblivion? Will it be delayed on PS5? Yes, I'm going to try, because I never actually played any Elder Scrolls game before. Don't laugh at me. Just never played them, but I'm definitely going to play it because the Xbox Game Pass. And plus, I'm a different gamer than I was when that game originally came out. Will it be delayed on PS5? I don't think so. I think it'll probably come out day and date. Michael Fresh with the 10. Out of respect, I'll let you choose which one you like more. Dirt leaves the toilet seat up for his wife's fiance, or Dirt only wears blue thongs because he a $2 pony bot. What kind of question? What kind of shit is that, Micah Fresh? Show some damn respect. How dare you? What kind of question is that? Now, you know what? Damn it. P Lump with the 2 said your channel is for hardcore pony bots. Well, damn, P Lump, you do watch the show. And you're here every episode. So what does that say about you? Gotcha. Hey, Big B Money. Nah, come on. Don't be talking to right, P Lump, Big B Money. Don't go there. Stop it. Beyond the grave, I'm always on time. What are you talking about, bro? Victor. I see what you said. I'm not going to repeat that shit. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead, man. Listen, before I saw something. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter. Let me pull this. Let me pull this picture out. I thought it was very interesting. Now, listen, y'all. Let's be fair in the chat and let's talk about it. Because let me do a timestamp right quick. Giggity said, "Dut, you're talking about Nintendo too much lately. Put your Mario onesie back on." That was a K Cunningham Detroit Piston jersey with a red t-shirt on. Stop it. It was not a Mario onesie. And the only reason I'm talking about Nintendo is because they're in the news and we're making fun of them. And I hate Nintendo, so I love to make fun of them. Y'all, real quick, let me pull this up. Because I want to ask you guys a question. You know, I want participation from the chat. Except for A-Rod. He don't have to participate. So let me share my screen, y'all. GameStop themselves left this. Actually, it was actually GameStop themselves. They're talking about trade-in value. Listen, y'all. The PS5 Pro trades in for $540. It's not too bad considering it's $700. No. Xbox Series X is $420. PS5 is $360. Xbox Series S is $240. Now, listen, I'm not stupid. I understand how retail works. I worked at GameStop part-time in the past years ago, but I understand that the PS5 trading value is lower because they probably have more PS5s being traded in. Now, we all know that there's more PS5s out there, so I don't want to say, what does this mean? All I'm saying is I understand that there's more PS5s sold in the United States. I believe GameStop is only in the States, yes. There's more PS5s sold in the United States, so apparently, you know, obviously there'll be more PS5s traded in. But I think this is kind of funny, though, right? I mean, why are people trading in their PS5s anyway? Even though there's more PS5s in the States, meaning more people will have a PS5, meaning more people can potentially trade in their PS5. Why are there more PS5s in the States being traded in than Xboxes? Why are people trading their PS5s in? Now, this isn't a real news story. I'm just making up some shit, right? I saw this tweet the other day. I said, yo, let me talk about this. Why are PS5s being traded in more often at GameStop? If Xbox Series X's were traded in more often, there will probably be, lower. Because I believe they're the same price, right? I understand the Xbox Series S is $240, but the console itself is lower. Why are people trading in the Xbox Series S? I'm sorry, PS5s. Isn't it the GOAT? Why are people trading in? Somebody in the chat tell me. Listen, I understand this is a bullshit topic, and I'm about to stop it real quick. But somebody tell me in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking for an explanation. I blocked so many ponies on this channel, so I'm sure they'll make up some shit. Somebody might clip this and say, yo, listen to this dumbass Xbox. Look at him. Who am him? I'm just trying to figure this out. To get the Pro. Okay. You're saying a lot of people trading in their PS5s for the Pro. Okay, Incredible Black. Nigga name Incredible Black. Okay. So if that's the case, that the PS5 Pro should be really killing it right now, then, right? I mean, I'm just saying if they have so many PS5s traded in for the PS5 Pro, it should be killing it right now, right? I mean, that's a good point. That's why I'm asking you guys. You think a lot of people traded it in for the PS5 Pro? Okay, thank you, Incredible Black. But I'm expecting, if that's the case, I'm expecting the PS5 Pro to be killing it right now. Is it? We don't have any official numbers, but I'm curious about that. Interesting. I can say that was a bullshit topic, but you know. Timothy Dog. DJ Brodo Dogs with the two. Dirt P Lump went skating last night. Oh, you did, P Lump? How did that work out for you? How did that work out for you? Il Ray Tito with the two. Dirt, I didn't know Tony Gwynn was your brother. Man, you know what? You know I know who Tony Gwynn is, you asshole, right? That shit ain't funny. Dreamcast guy's mouth with the two. I didn't. I sold my PS5 to my girlfriend for full MSRP. Right. That's true. That's true. That's true. Oh my God. That's funny, bro. So yeah, like I said, I'm just curious about that, man. I'm just curious about that because I remember back when I worked in GameStop part-time during the 360 PS3 generation, you know, certain games will be traded in like crazy, you know, like when people would trade in Madden when the next version was about to come out, that shit would get like $5 or something, you know. So it was like, yeah, a lot of people was trading it in. When any game that was traded in a lot, the value would just go down. So it would be cheaper than other games. I was just asking the question. You know, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not trying to talk shit. Right? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Before we move on, let me get these few supers. Dreamcast guy's mouth with the two. Tony Gwynn, more like Mo Vaughn. Oh, my God. You know, those are two like chunky black guys that play baseball. I know who these people are. Stop it. Yaron with the 10. I looked up the last Insomniac leak. Can't believe total profit for Ratchet and Clank was $8 million. All the games show will break even by only $1 to $5.5 million. That includes Wolverine and Spider-Man 3. That doesn't seem like a lot for a company like Sony, a game to break even with $5 million. I mean, between $1 to $5 million. That don't seem like a lot. I'm sure they're not happy about that. Ray with the two. P-Lump ran from the cops live on air last night. I missed it. Did he roll away from the cops live on air? Ray's the Ultron with the two. Dirt, I thought Warren Sapp was your brother. I can't, man. Joaquin Branch with the 5. Oh, shit. What a Joaquin Branch? Hold on, Joaquin Branch. Joaquin Branch says, I'm sorry. He says, look at me, Jenny. Look at me, Jenny. Dirk, I heard Tim Dog got an action figure. What do you think he feels about that? It is amazing. Yeah, Tim Dog definitely has an action figure. I'm going to show it in a few. Jay Rimber with the two. Just your daily reminder. F the ponies. I'm with you 100%, bro. Now, look. Tim, if y'all listened to my video earlier, y'all know the Tim Dog action figure. But look, I have an updated version. This is the first Tim Dog action figure that who made it? The Sega guy 88. He said, Griggity, hey Dirt Griggity, reminded me of your last video. Timothy Dog. Phil, please take my call. I'm sorry, Phil. Got the phone, the paper towel roll. PlayStation 5 controller donut and the little version of Tim Dog. That's funny stuff. But Fark, you sent me a more accurate version. Let me show you. Let me share. This one is more accurate. I gotta admit. Hold on. Definitely more accurate. Let me share my screen. The second guy's 88 was pretty good, but FarQ literally used Tim Dog's face for this one. It's even more accurate. Oh man. It's pretty good, bro. It's fun. I have fun doing those Tim Dog calling Microsoft skits. That should be funny. I think I'm gonna start doing that with other people voices that I do in the community. I might have D-Bass call somebody, might have, Thrash call somebody, you might have J-Tech TV call somebody, might have Terrence Howard call somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. It's pretty funny, bro. You said the first one looked like Kevin James. That's funny. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. Have other people call other people. Yaron with the two. Ratchet Clank 8 million. Oh, it was negative 8 million. So it lost 8 million for real? Damn. I thought Ratchet Clank did better than that. Blake 964 with the two. Dirt, did Tim Dog call you about the New York Detroit series? No, he didn't. But I'd definitely like to talk to him about it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Let me pull up what I'm about to talk about, because this is crazy, bro. Let me do the timestamp, get everything prepared. Thank you guys for rocking out with good old Dirt. We are at 18 minutes. Go 18:10. Now listen, y'all. When people talk about $80 games, it ain't shit that look like this.
Each other's game screens.
Now listen, I know it's probably running pretty choppy, but apparently the bottom 4 screens run like at 10 frames per second. Game chat. This is what's supposed to be $80. Listen, I don't like talking about Nintendo, but I just like to roast these assholes. This is the game that's worth $80 right here. Yeah, man, this game is worth 80, man. Stop it, bro. I just can't. I'm sorry, Nintendo is still not getting as much smoke as Xbox got for Xbox One. They openly admitted that some of the games that's on the physical disc is not on the disc. I'm sorry, the cartridge. I'm sorry. They admitted that. A couple people talked about it and people moved on. Did you see that shit, man? Did you guys see that? Hey, Vague Your Dreams. Yes, Dirt, I don't like talking about Nintendo. Also, Dirt. Going to stop talking about Nintendo. I'm done talking about. I just like to make fun of them, bro, at this point. Like, seriously. Variable pricing, Patricia Morgan. Looks fun, and that's all I care about. Yeah, it does look fun. Go ahead. I'm sure my grandson will love it. Listen, I'm not saying that. Listen, man. I'm not saying the games don't look fun, bro. All I'm saying is that the game that's a spearhead the $80 games? Really? Is that the game that should start off the $80 games? Stop it, man. I don't give a shit. Tommy Rocks with the 50 Norwegian crowns, I believe. He said, I saw D-Bats is still going on about X about the PS5 Pro power. The guy doesn't know how to take an L. He refuses. But when he's trying to defend himself, he makes himself look worse. Blank 964 Dirt got 30 years of Nintendo hate built up. Yeah, not a fan, bro. Damn, this damn thing failed. Not a big fan, dog. But you know, it is what it is. 30 years of Nintendo. No, it's not 30 years, it's 35 years. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Nintendo, bro. Because I just don't want to talk about them. I don't want to talk about them no more. I'm not talking about them right now anyway. Phil Spencer, guys. Do the timestamp. 2025. All right. This is 21. Phil Spencer had an interview recently. I forgot who the interview was with. Please forgive me for not remembering. I don't remember shit. But he says, Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer says more unannounced Xbox games are on the way this year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know Doom is coming. We're hearing about Oblivion Remastered coming. We know Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, it was Variety. Thank you, Cheo. Thank you, Amit. We know Ninja Gaiden is coming later this year. We know The Outer Worlds 2 is coming later this year. We also know we have Towerborn about to drop, or the early access version of Towerborn. I don't think Fallout 3 Remake is coming this year, Vinci. I heard they're doing the Fallout 3 Remake, remaster or whatever, but it's not coming this year. Why would they drop it the same year as Oblivion? I don't know. That wouldn't work. But I could be wrong. So with that being said, what games is Phil Spencer alluding to? What games is he talking about? You can say what you want to say about Xbox. You can say what the fuck? You can say what you want to say about Xbox. But you can't say they don't have games any damn more. That's a fact. When asked what games he was most excited to see launched later this year, Phil Spencer had this to say. For us and the rest of this calendar year, I really feel great about the slate of games. We just had Avowed come out. And I have to go backwards and just say Obsidian continues to do a great job. We've obviously talked about The Outer Worlds 2, South of Midnight, Doom. There's more stuff, some stuff that's unannounced, and I'm walking in my head to make sure I don't leak anything. Don't leak nothing, Phil. Now, what other games could Phil Spencer be talking about? It could be, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. That has leaked already. Phil could be alluding to that, obviously. But what else is there? They have not announced Call of Duty this year, which could obviously be Call of Duty Black Ops 7, possibly something similar to Modern Warfare 3, a smaller Call of Duty game, not the big, well, they're all kind of big budget, but not the big version of Call of Duty like Black Ops 6 last year was. So something similar to Modern Warfare 3, because we know during the 360 gen, they did these Call of Duty games, big Call of Duty games every year. They had 3 teams doing them, Treyarch, Infinity War, and Sledgehammer. They still have those teams, but they also have other teams helping them. Raven did the campaign for Black Ops 6. So these games are taking longer to do. And of course, Call of Duty, Xbox, Activision Blizzard, they still want to release a Call of Duty game every year. They don't want to take a year off. So this year, they're going to have another smaller Call of Duty game. I heard something about the campaign. It's going to be like how there was a level on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 last year. It did that open level kind of. They were in like the desert. It was like an open level. They had, excuse me, not open world, but it was like a small open level, more open for a Call of Duty game. They're going to have something like that, similar to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So, which I thought was actually decent. It got like 60 Metacritic. People bashed it. People blamed Xbox when it came out. Say, like the ABK Activision deal had just closed, and people was blaming Xbox for Modern Warfare 3 Metacritic score, and that was just stupid. But I actually thought the game was decent, especially for it to be done in 18 months. I thought it was a decent game. So we'll see what happened. So Gears is still something, you know, I just don't know with Gears, bro. Is it coming? Like, I don't think it's coming this year anymore. At one point, I heard it was coming this year. They obviously changed it. Fable was supposed to come this year. They changed it. So what's going on? Hey, yo, Grizzly, I agree. I thought Modern Warfare 3 campaign was fire. I thought it was dope. I'm not saying this is as good as like Black Ops 6 campaign, but I thought it was a pretty good campaign. But, you know, people hating on it. But it still sold well. So what other games is Phil Spencer talking about? I don't know. Maybe it's an indie game, maybe a smaller game. I don't know, bro. But Xbox has games. That's what they have right now. Nobody can sit here and say Xbox don't have any games anymore. I heard some ponies trying to say, yo, they don't have games because they're multi-plat. Stop. You sound stupid. They don't have games because they're multi-plat. They're not first party anymore. Like I heard a guy say that. They're not first party games anymore. Voodoo Vince remake. Shit. Cat Daddy Lurk with the 20. Thank you, bro. He said, I took my 5-year-old son to Best Buy to pick out his first console. I told him to pick anything he wants. He picked the Xbox. I asked if he was sure. He said, I want to play like you, Daddy. Brother almost shed a tear. Yo, man, you are a great father. Let me tell you that, brother. Kudos to you. And your son is brilliant. At a young age, he is brilliant. Thanks to his dad. Good job, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I want to play like this. Hell yeah, man. That's the W right there, bro. For real. Yeah, with the 5. Fallout 3 was projected to release around 2 years after Oblivion remaster on FTC leak. Expect more games from Microsoft without advertising and shadow dropped. You know, yeah, I think that's cool, man, especially when you have a remaster like that. They own so many IP now. So many IP. They can just drop stuff. They can remaster stuff from back in the day. These are remasters. Now, these are remasters, not remakes. Let's understand that. But it makes sense to remaster a game like this, or even remake a game like this. But they're remastering Fallout 3 and the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Maybe they'll eventually remake Morrowind, I guess. I don't know. I think it makes sense. Like I even said with PlayStation, if they remastered like Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2, that would make sense. Even Uncharted 3, that would make sense. But they would do some shit like remaster Uncharted 4. No, that wouldn't make sense. Because those games don't need remastering. It's just last generation. I thought EA did a good deal when they remastered Dead Space. Remade, actually. It didn't do well, unfortunately, but it made sense. And that shit was phenomenal. Silent Hill 2, that was a good remake. Those Resident Evil games, 1, 2, and 3, those were good remakes. Don't remaster The Last of Us again, dick breaths. Don't remaster Days Gone. Stupid. Remaster a game that makes sense. Like in Oblivion and Oblivion. A Fallout 3. Shit. I'm trying to think of a PlayStation game that should remaster. Besides Uncharted 1 and 2, I can't think of them. Oh, God of War 3. Remaster that. Remake that. That would make sense. Don't remake God of War 2018. But that's the shit PlayStation is doing right now. They're doing stupid stuff like that. Yeah, Devil May Cry. Clue, that's a good one. Yo, hey, Patricia Morgan, let me tell you something. So you said Silent Hill 2 releases on Xbox this year. I'm going to tell you, that big bitch PS5 is just sitting over there, right? There was 2 games that I literally thought about picking up on the PS5 in the last year. One was Stellar Cheeks. I actually wanted to play that game. I wound up not getting it. I don't think that game is ever coming to Xbox. I still might have to get that on PlayStation 5. Silent Hill 2 was the other one. I believe that game will be on Xbox. Hopefully this year. But you know how sometimes PlayStation might have 2-year timed exclusivity and shit. But those are the two games that literally I almost picked up on PlayStation. But I think I will get Pony Ball. Don't y'all start. Ivy Mars, don't you start. Don't start. You saw Squatch. Ivy Mars said, bro, we don't want to hear that shit. I'm being honest, man. You want me to be honest, don't you? Carlos Alvarado with the two Xbox X games crushing in on all platforms. Xbox is king. Listen, y'all. So far this year. Now, me and Joey was talking about this, I believe. Me, Joey, and Sean. All of the news this past couple months has been positive by Xbox. They got games. Their games are doing well. Decent Metacritic scores. Their roadmap is phenomenal. They already announced their showcase. Meanwhile, Nintendo was pissing off people. $80 games. They pissing people off. PlayStation fanboys wondering, hoping, praying for a showcase. They don't know if they're going to have a showcase. They're hyping up Xbox showcase because Xbox has games that's going to PlayStation. Meanwhile, Xbox is just doing nothing but having a great service like Xbox Game Pass, giving us games to play, and just chilling. Hell, they're even giving us a controller for Doom: The Dark Ages. Joey, don't jinx it. Joey, stop. Don't jinx it. They're even giving us Doom control. Listen, I bought the controller, bro. I was going to get the Elite one, but I said, nah, let's keep the Elite. I got my Elite is doing well right now, so I was like, shit, that shit $200 though. I was like, I want it, but ugh. So I just got the regular one. But I think the regular one looks better than the Elite. Both of them are fire, but I think the regular one, like with the blood on it, even the wrap looks pretty dope. That wrap looks dope. But part of me want to wait because I know they're going to have some Gears shit whenever Gears E-Day come out. But even Xbox is giving us that. Well, to be fair, PlayStation, to be fair, y'all, I got to be fair. PlayStation did give them that Last of Us controller. The way Xbox is doing it, we have a new game coming. Here are controllers, custom controllers for said game, and a wrap. PlayStation said, yo, we have The Last of Us remaster retake coming for a 4th time. Let's drop a new controller. You can't fool me. You can't drop a new controller acting like The Last of Us remaster is the new game. But Xbox like, yo, here we have a brand new game coming out from Bethesda, our first party publisher. Yes, it's going to Xbox Game Pass, and it's our game. So here's a custom controller, here's a custom Elite controller, and here's a custom wrap for your Xbox Series X. Guess what's the next game coming out for PlayStation? Days Gone Remastered. Oh, Web Dave, thank you, bro. Web Dave, thank you for correcting me. Web Dave said Dirt, they gave them a controller for Concord. I forgot. Thank you, Web Dave. They did. You're right. They did. I forgot. I 100% forgot about the controller. Every time I think about Concord, please take that L. Please take that L. I forgot. Hey, Web Dave, thank you. I forgot about that punk ass controller, bro. Well, at least they had the right idea to have a controller dropping with their new game. The only unfortunate part is the new game was Concord. That's the only unfortunate part.
Look at me, Jenny. Look at me, Jenny.
Joe Dunmore with the member for 18 months. Ponies are hyped for The Last of Us, the game based on the TV series. So you said that the game is based on the TV series? Hey, man, they might as well put the skins of Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. Shit. Tommy Rocks with the 50 Norwegian Crown. Stellar Blade are soon coming to PC. Play with the Xbox Series S controller. Well, I don't have a gaming PC, so. Giggity 08 with the 5. You know the week of Xbox Showcase, media sites will start making some shit up to bring the hype down. Always, bro. Always. Aaron with the 10. As a former pony in the PS1 and PS2 era, I wish Sony would remake Legend of Dragoon, but Sony spends about $4 billion on Marathon and acquire Bungie. You better hope it sticks, unlike Concord. You know what, Aaron? That's a good question. Will it stick? Because right now, the buzz around Marathon is not good. Safe Space Invader. You piece of shit. Call me Jerome Kersey. You know, I used to be a Portland Trailblazer fan in the early 90s. Hey, man, you must be old to know who the hell Jerome Kersey is, Safe Space Invader. Time Maker Man of the 5. That Doom controller is better looking than that cheap Fisher Price Astro Piss controller. That Doom controller looks awesome, bro. It looks awesome. Flat out. I ain't gonna hold you up. And I'm not the guy that buys every Xbox, peripheral. That's not me. But if something really catches my interest, if something really looks good, I'm going to pick it up. The last controller I bought was the Halo Infinite Elite controller because that controller was freaking fire, bro. It was fire. So yeah, I got to be real. That controller looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Like, yep. So, and I ain't gonna lie, I had $55 off at Best Buy. I had rewards at Best Buy. So I got the controller for $26. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. I had $55 worth of rewards, so I paid $26 for it. So I was like, shit, let me pick this shit up. That's a dope-ass controller, though, bro. Fire. And I love the Doom franchise. Do you know at first, Doom 2016, I wasn't crazy about it. At first, I didn't really care for it. Then I put the game down for like a year. Then all of a sudden, I went back to it, and all of a sudden, that shit clicked. And I fell in love with that game. Like, whoa, what was I thinking? Like, Dirt, what was you thinking? That music. Then Doom Eternal came out. Beat that. Tried to beat the DLC, the expansion. I couldn't beat the expansion. I probably could have, I would have kept trying, but that shit was difficult. I was like, man, fuck it. Sin said he think PC Master Race may keep Marathon alive. We'll see. It kept Helldivers alive, so maybe it will. Maybe Xbox will keep it alive. Sin. Maybe Xbox will keep it alive, because don't forget, that shit is on Xbox too. Yo, Traybo, I'm telling you, dog, I really didn't like Doom 2016 at first, and then I put it down for like almost a year, bro. Just picked it back up and it clicked. All of a sudden, I was just like, oh, I get it now. The music, the difficulty was perfect. Now, Doom difficulty was pretty good. There was obviously some difficulty, but it wasn't extremely frustrating, except for that DLC. That DLC, I don't know what the hell. They was on some bullshit with that one. Hey, Grizzly, step your game up. You just beat in January. You POS. So now you got to beat Eternal before Dark Ages come out. So yeah, man. Fire stuff, bro. Fire stuff. Vic out got beating with the 2. Catch you later, Dut. Gotta watch Sinners at 7. Salute. Yeah, let me know how it is. I'll probably go see it tomorrow in Toronto. I'm gonna try to meet up with D-Bass. Like, yeah, man, what's up, man? How you doing, you piece of shit, man? Tommy Rocks with the 50 Norwegian crowns. Borderlands 3 is now available in Game Pass. A fantastic game for those that haven't played it. I haven't really clicked with Borderlands yet, bro. I haven't clicked with it. I bought Borderlands 2 on a 360. I didn't click with it. So I never even tried 3, and I'm definitely not trying 4 when that shit come out. Hey, y'all. What game comes out the same day as Borderlands 4 this year? I forgot. Can y'all remind me?
Who?
Can y'all remind me the game that comes out the same day as Borderlands 4? Because I forgot. Oh, yeah, Marathon. That's right. Marathon comes out the same day as Borderlands 4. Now, look, I'm not saying Borderlands is GTA 6, but it has a following. It has so much of a following. They did a dog shit movie. No, vague jeez. Ain't no pony bite. You know, I'm throwing shots over here, man. I'm throwing shots. POS-a-thon. I like that name. Giggity 08. POS-a-thon. Yeah, so that's not a good idea to drop Marathon the same day as another big multi-platform game. I don't know, maybe it'll do well. I doubt it, but you know, maybe it'll do well. So yeah, back to the original topic. Yeah, Phil says more unannounced Xbox games are coming this year, and not to mention next year. Oh my God, bro. Since we're on the topic of Xbox Game Pass, this on the topic of Xbox Game Pass, y'all. Let me do the timestamp. Do the timestamp. All right. Timestamp is 43:20, y'all. Now listen, if y'all watch this channel, if y'all watch this podcast, if y'all watch my black ass on a regular basis, y'all know I say all the time that Xbox Game Pass is probably not for a casual. It's probably not good for a person that only plays Call of Duty. I said that for a long time. It's not good just for somebody that plays Call of Duty in 2K or Madden. Xbox Game Pass is for, you know, people like us. People like us. If you watch this channel, you're probably a hardcore gamer. It just makes sense. So Phil Spencer said that exact thing. Xbox Game Pass is not for everyone. And oh shit. Hold on. All of us, I went too far back. Let me pull up my next thing I was about to pull up. Sorry about that. So I said that because, you know, while I talk about my father, RP Pops, I bought that MLB The Show until they put it in Game Pass. Actually, the first year I bought him a used PlayStation 4 because he loves Major League Baseball. And at the time, it was only on PS4. When it came to Xbox, I traded that PS4 in, gave him my Xbox Series S, and then I subscribed to Game Pass. Then I realized after like the second year, I just should have bought it for him because he was only playing that game and Madden. So technically, I'm paying $240 a year just for 2 games, right? Because Madden obviously wasn't even in Game Pass. I know it goes to Game Pass later, but day and date, they give you 10 hours and that's it. So I said, no, I should have bought him the game. So what Phil Spencer has said, for me, I look at Game Pass as a healthy option for certain people. It's not for everybody. If you play 1 or 2 games a year, Game Pass probably isn't the right business model for you. You should just buy those 2 games, and that would make total sense. But I want you to have the choice. So we remain focused on everything that's on Game Pass is also available to buy. we're making those games available to buy in more places. Look at that, man. This is the top executive at Microsoft, one of the biggest and richest companies in the world. He's not forcing you, saying, yo, just buy Game Pass, bitch. He's saying, look, man, if you only play 2 games a year, it's probably not the service for you. It's probably not. If you play Madden, buy Madden. Why would you get Xbox Game Pass? That's what he's saying. The choice is there, bro. The choice is there. They're giving you choice. And he said at the end, make it like the last sentence, we're making those games available to buy in more places. He's giving you choice. Why do people hate this guy? Why do people loathe this guy? I think I know why. Because he's actually good, man. I'm not saying he's perfect. But he outlasted all of them other executives at PlayStation. Hell, even Reggie Fils-Aimé. He outlasted him. From Jack Tretton to Sean Layden to Jim Ryan, Herman Holtz got a damn demotion. He's been transparent. He's been transparent, bro. How can you be mad at that? How can you say, oh, you know what, F Phil Spencer? How can you be that crap gamer, keep on crying every day about Phil Spencer? I'm saying, bro, like, how can you still just be crying every day about Phil Spencer, man? Then, listen, I'm going to give you guys an early preview of Do You Give a Shit? I'm sorry, POS of the week. I have to give you guys this early preview because you're starting to see how these people in this community, that's absolute, they're slow. They don't make sense. This is one of the dumbest takes I've ever seen. This is a preview of one of the POSs of the week. He said, when I sold my Xbox Series, now this guy, Visual Fidelity, he used to kind of seem like he leaned towards Xbox, because I'll follow him at first until you start bashing Xbox and I unfollow him. He said, when I sold my Xbox Series X, I gave up Game Pass on console. I replaced it with something I enjoy just as much, if not more. 2 games, 4K, UHD out at a time for $25, including day 1 releases. Gamefly. He got rid of Xbox Game Pass for Gamefly. Somebody, listen. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. But this might be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is this? What? Gamefly. You literally rent these games that take what, a day or 2 to come to your house? It takes a day or 2 to come to your house on a used disc? I don't know. Y'all, listen, I'm trying to figure this out, man. Is this guy trolling? I mean, when I see tweets like that, okay, let me see what he said. He said, learn how to read, people. I never claim Gamefly is better than Game Pass. Simply sharing my experience with it. And so far, it's been as good, if not better, because I played the games I want. I didn't have to spend $70 on WWE or K. No, so he's being serious now. He's being serious. 5 hours ago, people went out, so he got 1 like. I just can't, bro. Let me get these super chats, because right now even though I read that tweet already and it's for POS of the week on Monday, I'm still feeling blue after that tweet I just read, because people can't be that stupid. We have people this stupid walking around with us. I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling I'm feeling sad right now. I'm sad. I'm feeling sad, man. I don't know what to do, man. Are people really this stupid? People can't be this stupid. He's stupid. That dude making me feel stupid. So Rissalai asked Reggie how he's been. Reggie don't want to talk to you, Sir Rissalai. You're a bot. He's not your friend. Let me get these supers, y'all. Reggie, come to the green side. Paul with the 2 Dirt's new show, Anthony Mason born again. I want to know what I've done to you, Paul. You the homie, Paul. And you called me Anthony Mason. Gamer Life Studio Defy, picking up Marathon on PC. And even if it was going towards Xbox, it'll be a hell no. That's like leaving Suicide Note. LOL, PlayStation can keep that. Oh, shit. Well, it is going to Xbox, though. Thank you, bro. Beyond the Grave, thank you for becoming a member, homie. Shout out to you. Tommy Rocks with the 50 No Reason Crowns. You can play Marathon right now. It's called Destiny 2 Crucible. I bought Destiny 1. I played it a little bit. I beat the campaign, but I didn't really play it that much. I bought part 2, didn't really play it that much. It was okay. Like the gameplay was pretty good. Yaren with the 5. Dirt, did you ever talk about if the next Xbox can play PC games, which means it can play Sony games on Steam and Epic? What is the point of the PS5 or the PS6? Yeah, we talked about that before, bro. You know, at this point, it's all speculation, but I heard it from several people that Steam is going to be on the next Xbox console. So we'll see what happens, man. Ivy Mars with the 2. Dirt, I made a GoFundMe for your 4K dream, ain't that a bitch? Kenneth Williams, member for 24 months. Looks like Game Pass is the best value in gaming right now, and PlayStation prices are going up with no new games. Damn right about that. Yeah, with the 5. PS5 has an installed base of 75 million, yet Astro Bot still hasn't even reached 3 or 5 million sold copies. We buy our games. They don't. Casuals buy games on PS5. That's what really happens. Yeah, with the 2, he said, oops, I meant 95 million PS5s. 95 million. Holy shit. You know something that we don't? So back to what I was saying before I was getting these super chats, guys. Xbox Game Pass is great, man. If you prefer to play different types of games, every game in Game Pass isn't for me. I'm sure every game in Game Pass isn't for you guys. They just dropped college football in there. I know all of you guys don't like sports games. But guess what, man? I love having options, bro. When you go to get a pizza, don't you choose what you want? You ain't go in there and say, yeah, just give me whatever you want. No, you say, yo, let me get a pepperoni pizza, put some extra cheese on it, put some onions on it. You order it how you like it. I love options. You don't go to a restaurant and say, yeah, this all y'all got? You don't go to a restaurant where they got one thing on the menu. Say, all y'all got is garlic bread. That's it, you piece of shit. Y'all ain't got nothing else? Nope, we just got garlic bread. What kind of restaurant is this? It's the kind of restaurant you just came to, you asshole. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. How can you hate on something like Xbox Game Pass? Mike Johnson, who was in the chat. This nigga earlier in my video said that PlayStation Plus is better. Now, I asked him to please elaborate, and I don't know if he did. Let me check. Let me check because he said it's better. I said, you're saying the PlayStation Plus is better than Xbox Game Pass. He said yes. I said, oh, okay. So since you're in the chat now, I would love for you to elaborate on that shit. But I'll find your let me find your comment because I really do want to see if you responded. Okay. Still trying to find it. Give me a second, y'all. The homie of the Zinc left a comment. Hold on. Trying to find it. Mike Johnson. Don't see it yet. There got a lot of comments on this video. Not a lot of views, but a lot of comments. A lot of comments. And I had another guy say, it is better. Y'all don't have Hogwarts in y'all service. I mean, shut your punk ass up. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. All right. Let me share y'all right quick. Because I don't be lying, man. I don't be making up shit. As you see. Let's see. Oh, damn. Did I lose? Mike Johnson. Y'all see him? PlayStation Plus Premium. He says way better. Pound for pound. No pound intended. I asked him, why is it better? Of course, he didn't respond. Fly Eagles Fly said, in which way? PlayStation Plus is absolute trash. That's why. Now, PlayStation Plus has been getting better lately, but come on, bro. They ain't fucking with Game Pass. Stop it. We got Avowed. We got South of Midnight. We getting Oblivion remastered next week. We getting Doom next month. We get Ninja Gaiden 4. We getting Expedition 33. We got Atom Fall. We getting the Outer Worlds 2. Stop it. Stop. We getting them games day one. Stop with this bullshit. It's way better pound for pound. Get the hell out of here, bro. And you know what's so funny? He means that shit, man. Stop. I don't be making shit up, man. These guys be saying that stuff, bro. Is my reading that bad? Vague Dreams? You always talking about my reading, you asshole. Ray with the 2. I didn't know Kevin Duckworth was still alive. Wow, Ray. Hey, you supposed to be my homie, though. With homies like you, who needs enemies, Ray? Richard P with the 2. Dirt, please don't pony butt today. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Richard P. No, I'm not pony button today. Yeah, I mean, if you talk about Xbox Game Pass just this year alone, and like I just mentioned, Expedition 33, that's a title that's not first party, but still going into the service day one. Sniper Elite 5, thank you. That went into the service. Atom Fall, day one into the service. How can you? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just convinced these guys are not real gamers. I am 100% convinced of this. These guys are not real gamers. They can't be. They just hate Xbox. Stalker 2 last year, thank you. They can't be, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Indiana Jones. Oh, yeah, thank you, Force One. I'm about to talk about that. Now, when I see guys like Colin, you say you hate Nintendo, Dirt. Yeah, but Nintendo don't have a good service for me. I don't like none of their games. I literally like none of Nintendo games. But these guys are out here. They play those Xbox games. They play Call of Duty. They play games like Doom, which is going into the service day one. But they would call the service trash. If I loved Nintendo games, I wouldn't hate on them so much. But I have no interest in no Nintendo game. Link is a piece of shit. Mario and Luigi, they both pieces of shit. The pink balloon is the turd burglar. I don't give a damn about them games. That's just me. If you love Nintendo, kudos. Pikachu and Bulbasaur are both pieces of shit. Charizard and every other form, Charmander, all of his forms are pieces of shit. Whatever he evolved to. Raichu, Ash is a piece of shit. All of them. Mewtwo is built like these hoes in the hood. He built like some of these obese women in the hood. Snorlax is a lazy piece of shit. I don't care about none of them characters, man. Oh my God, man. Y'all be having me talking some bullshit. Y'all be having me talking some straight up bullshit. I don't care about no Pokeballs. I don't care about Nintendo games. Splatoon can kiss my ass. Walking around shooting paintballs. Pikachu, Raichu, piece of shit chew, Lakers in 5, right? Oh man. You say David M. You said for somebody that hates Nintendo, you know all the Pokemon. Listen, let me tell you why. My first marriage, my stepson, he went through a Pokemon phase. And I was kind of, with them. Not like watching, not the games, just the cartoon. I used to like the cartoon. Then I took him to see the Pokemon movie. That's when Mewtwo was whooping everybody's ass. And I was like, damn, Mewtwo a beast. So. Oh, man. I'm just having fun, y'all. Day Reezy with the 2. Can't expect the Keebler Elf to be your homie or lawyer. That's right, man. Go make some cookies, Ray Ray. P-Line with the fire. What Pokemon hurt your feelings? Pikachu did do nothing. You dragged every 250 Pokemon there was. Listen, I'm sorry, P-Line, okay? Joey just tried to say, well, Dirt, you hate Nintendo. Yeah, because I don't like their games. So I had to tell Joey why I hate Nintendo. I don't hate Nintendo, y'all. I'm just joking. I just don't like their games. I don't hate them, though. Man, bring them back, man. That wasn't that bad. You can bring back Fade the Kid. No, that's cool, bro. I don't hate Pokemon. I'm just having fun, bro. I'm just having fun. Craig Simmons, what's up, player? Island Gamer, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Keep up with the videos, man. Love the consistency, bro. Pikachu! I'm just joking. I did used to watch the cartoon with my ex-stepson. That nigga 30 now. Damn, like he 30 now, bro. Like, damn, I'm getting old. Saw him the other day. He was another kid. I was a 360, like in his teenage years, 360 guy. Went to the PS4, and now he's kind of like, PS5 and shit. Xbox, man, they lost a bunch of people that gen, bro. For real. Jay Remember with the 5. I was in high school when Pokemon came out. That purple hair chick can get it. Oh shit, Jay Remember. Who was the purple hair chick? I don't know who she is. Oh man. So now I'm just having fun, y'all. I don't hate Nintendo. I don't. I just don't like their games. That's all. And I hate how they get a pass on certain stuff. And I am enjoying them getting smoked right now. I am. All right, y'all. So y'all was talking about somebody in the chat. I forgot who said it, but somebody in the chat brought up Adam Fall, Dev, praising Game Pass. He says Rebellion CEO is calling Adamfall a success and praising Xbox Game Pass. Microsoft has been a fantastic partner to work with. Now, ladies and gentlemen, guys like Colin Moriarty repeatedly go out there and said Xbox Game Pass is a fail. It's not working. It's not going to work. They're going to kill it real soon. I mean, he's been saying this shit for several years now. And many people like us in the chat, myself, Joey, Sean, we said if publishers hated Xbox Game Pass, why are they putting their games in the service? Now, we understand huge games that sells millions of copies like 2K or Rockstar or Take-Two or GT. They're not going to put their games in Game Pass because it's guaranteed to sell millions. Hell, Xbox putting Call of Duty in Game Pass was a gamble because that game literally sells millions of copies every year. But if publishers continue to put their games in Game Pass, I mean, if this is something you hated, why would you continue to deal with it, right? If you don't have a contract, Rebellion and Microsoft wasn't married, they had to get out of a contract. No, they agreed upon a contract. And he's saying Microsoft has been fantastic to work with. People can say what they want to say about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 last year. Yes, I'm pretty sure Xbox didn't sell as many copies as they usually do. But guess what? What happened? They broke records with engagement. The #1 most played Call of Duty ever at launch. And people quick to say, well, it didn't do shit for Game Pass. I'm pretty sure Satya Nadella said it's the biggest Xbox Game Pass subscription, what you call it, a boost or whatever, biggest boost ever. See, people was worried about console sales. Well, it didn't increase the console sales. It didn't. No, it didn't increase console sales. At this point, you think that's what Microsoft is really only about console sales? No. No. So if companies continue to work with Xbox, what is that telling you? We see Expedition 33 is coming to Xbox Game Pass. A lot of people was hyped for that game. It's going to PS5 also. But it's going to PS5, I think it's what, 50 or 60 bucks? Cool. We're going to be playing the Xbox Game Pass. But you know the best thing about it? Say I install it and I don't like it. I'll just uninstall it. If ponies install it, they bought it. They bought it. They're out of $50, $60, however much the game costs. Oblivion Remaster. People was interested in that game, bro. If this game comes out next week like they're saying it's going to, it's coming in our service. So, publishers praising Xbox Game Pass. But that's not it. It was clear that Xbox was the best option. Towerborn developers discussed early access, the superpower of having a community, working with Microsoft, and more. Now, Towerborn is who made Towerborn? I don't even know. Let me see. Stotic. In a recent interview, we caught up with team at Stotic, I believe I'm saying that properly, to learn about Towerborn's past, present, and future. Even though this is a smaller game, it's still, bro, I'm interested in playing it, right? But it's still hit game preview April 29th. Damn, who was she? She was fine. Oh, ain't she a runner? Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, they made the Banner Saga games. I remember those games. But it said Talborn draws inspirations from side-scrolling beat-em-ups of yours, such as Golden Axe and Streets of Rage. I love it. I love those games in my teenage years. Loved it. So, y'all, I'm asking the question again. If Xbox, is it Stoic? What is it? Stoic? Stoic? Stoic. 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 Who gives a shit? Y'all know what I'm saying. Well, like I was saying, if Xbox Game Pass is so dog shit, why do people keep on putting their games in Xbox Game Pass? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. People can continue to hate on it. People can continue to say, oh, it ain't going to work. People can continue to say, oh, Xbox Game Pass. How long Xbox Game Pass been out? Since 2017? Think about all these years, these guys still crying about Xbox Game Pass. I remember the day, like me and Sean talk about all the time, when Mucha Crab went on their show, MSC in the morning. You know, I remember every damn thing they said. Xbox Game Pass was or never was. When they get a game like Call of Duty in that service, then you talk to me. Well, guess what? Guess what? That game that you said need to be in Game Pass is in Game Pass. But now these guys are hating on it. But, you know, it is what it is, right, guys? Last topic before I bounce. Yeah. Let me get these supers before we go. Day Reezy with the 2. Did you low-key say Mewtwo caked up? Pause, Dirt. No. I didn't say caked up. I said Mewtwo was built like some of these chicks in the hood I be seeing. Built funny. You know what I'm saying? Built with the wide hips, with the wide body. I say Mewtwo was caked up. Richard P with the 5. I literally played 25 games with Game Pass since January. I would have never bought. Game Pass saved me money. There you go, bro. There you go. It saves me money. I like to save money. Della Riva 187 with the 2. Sorry if I butchered that. South of Midnight is a banger. PS5 has no games. No, they don't, bro. They really don't. They got Xbox games. They got Indiana Jones today. Hey, somebody told me about MBG today. They was trying to hate on Indiana Jones. And the guy was like, yeah, Indiana Jones is mid and Xbox is trash. And MBG was like, listen, man, Indiana Jones is pretty good. Then they said his chat turned on him. That's why you got to be honest, bro. Y'all call me a pony bot and everything. But y'all know I'm not. But I am being honest about certain things. But they said that the chat turned on him like, yo, MBG, you POS. Don't be being positive about Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. I didn't hear the whole thing, but I did hear the part where he said Indiana Jones is not mid, it's actually good. Because the guy, you know, like Ponies was in the chat, like, oh, it's dog shit, it's dog shit. I always tell you guys, if a game is good, it's good, man. I don't give a damn. Simple Jack with the 2, pull the MBG and do a 4-hour podcast. Just got here. Man, that's Ray Ray at this point. Didn't he do a 4-hour podcast last night? Did he do a 4-hour podcast last night? Damn, Ray Ray. Oh, shit, the homie J Primo here, man. Yeah, with the 2. Some of them are built like a Snorlax. They are. I've seen it with my own 4 eyes. Any Family Dollar in the hood. I don't think they got Family Dollars no more. J Primo. Oh, shit. With the 100, oh my God, I love MBG. Oh, come on. Are you saying you love him or you trying to make fun of me? Which one do you say, J Primo? You said you love him or you trying to make fun of me? Please let me know. Oh man, Indiana Jones is a great game. Dollar General was an amazing store. You know what I love about Dollar General? They're not really a dollar store. They sell all the name brand stuff. I don't know why they call them. Yeah, Dollar. Yeah, you're right, Reggie. For Dollar Tree, are buying all the Family Dollars. In the hood, Family Dollars was really bad, bro. Like in Detroit, I can't speak for the other hoods. In Detroit, Family Dollars are like the really ghetto, man. I'm like, damn, what happened to Family Dollars, man? Like, you go in there, they don't have nothing on the shelf and shit. Like, bro. Shout out to Jay Primo. Oh, you say you talking about me? What you mean you talking about me? Shit. Stop it. Be nice, man. But thank you, Jay Primo. I appreciate your generosity, bro. You awesome, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yerin with the 5, gotta be proud of MBG in his chat saying Marathon looks like a mobile game or cool yet bland at the same time. Concord 2 get hyped. Yeah, man. He said I love MBG. Nah, man. You know, I just appreciate how he does call out PlayStation sometimes. These other ponies rarely do it. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of ponies, speaking of PlayStation, y'all. Let me share my screen. Sony increases PlayStation Plus price in Canada by as much as 22.6%. Now, I mentioned several times, I'm always cautious to do topics about, you know, these price raises because, to be honest, we don't know when Xbox is going to do another price raise. Because I'm sure they will. So I'm always cautious with these topics, meaning I don't want to talk too much shit, and 2 weeks later, Xbox does the same thing. But I will say this. At least Xbox got some damn games. At least Xbox is putting their first-party games in their service, and they have a lot of first-party games right now. Now, to be fair, PlayStation Plus has been decent lately. They put not Minecraft, Hogwarts Legacy and RoboCop, some more shit in the service, which are pretty good games. But 22.6%? And not just that. Yeah, well, these are the prices of PlayStation, but it's more than Game Pass Ultimate, I believe now. I believe it's more than Game Pass Ultimate. 1 year plans. And also, where is it at? Thought I had it on here somewhere. Oh, yeah. And also in we talked about this the other day, they raised the price of their consoles. Everywhere except for the States, right? They raised the price of their consoles. Kloop posted this last week. In November 2020, it was 400 euros. August 2022 was 450 euros. April 2025 is 500 euros. Now, like I said, bro, this has been a weird generation. The price of these consoles have not went down. They went up when it comes to PlayStation. Xbox at least has a second SKU that's cheap, $300 Xbox Series S. But this generation is crazy, bro. And PlayStation continues to raise their prices. Like, damn. This is crazy. Jay Primo said, with the 100, thank you again, bro. LOL, I'm going to go spend on MBG channel. LOL, I love him. Oh, chill out. Come on, man. I didn't say no shit like that. Thank you, Jay Primo. Appreciate you. Now, what's going on with PlayStation, y'all? I did a topic last week, the state of PlayStation. I listened back to it, and I thought it was pretty accurate. This week, what is going on with PlayStation? They're raising the price of all their stuff. The PlayStation Plus subscriptions going up. The consoles are going up. What's going on with PlayStation? And they still not providing games. Ozzy said, Dirt, did you beat AC Shadows yet? No, that shit is that's a lengthy game. It's a lengthy game. Thank you, Ozzy. Gamer Bomb, his answer is PlayStation is dog doo-doo. Rangy 4 says Dirt looks like Laurent. How you pronounce his name? From South of Midnight. Yeah, I know what you're talking about because I finished South of Midnight. He's too skinny to be me. Piece of shit. Jesse P, that did not come out of my mouth. Oh, okay. Jesse P, I didn't say that word. Stop it. I did not say Assassin's Creed Shadow was girthy. I didn't say no shit like that. Stop. You need to apologize. It's crazy, man. The stuff y'all be saying, bro.
I'll 100 pounds. I'll go down and look at me, Jenny. Look at me, Jenny.
So, yeah, yo, I'm losing my mind. I mean, they messing with me today, man. So, like I said, man, before we get out of here, this is just a weird generation. I don't know what else to do or to say. What is PlayStation guys expecting? I would love opponents to tell me what they're expecting from PlayStation this year. Besides Death Stranding and Ghost of Yotei, what are they expecting? Are they expecting the showcase? Some people saying Saros is going to be at the showcase this year. They just showed Saros, last month? And it was CGI. You think they're going to show more gameplay this year? What's wrong with these people? The Andrew 13, the name of the game is Assassin's Creed Girthmaster. Man, you see, y'all be having me giggling too much, man. I listen back to my Darkman shows. I giggle too much. It's because of y'all. I be trying to be serious, man. Y'all be having me giggling all the damn time. This dude said Assassin's Creed Girthmaster. Look at this shit, man. What kind of game is that? Assassin's Creed Girthmaster. Come on, Andrew. What are you doing? I'm trying to run a show here. Y'all keep on cracking jokes in the chat, man. Excuse me, Dave Reezy with the 5. You know when you in the hood, it's bad if them doughboys, young punks, and YNs be standing and hanging outside of Family Dollar. I'm too old to be in these streets. Who you telling, bro? The Dollar General I used to go to when I was working in Detroit, they had a security guard. And they had metal detectors. I am not exaggerating. I am not lying. It was on a street called Rosa Parks in Detroit. It was next to a really good Chinese place because the Chinese place had really good food. I used to go there all the time. All right, y'all. I might get out of here. But yeah, like I said, PlayStation consoles have went up. The PlayStation Plus Premium, PlayStation Plus, everything has went up in Canada and some other places. So yeah, it's pretty crazy right now, bro. We'll see what happens the rest of this year. Maybe Microsoft will have another increase in Xbox Game Pass. I don't know. I'm just speculating right now. But this is crazy, y'all. We're April 17th. Xbox they have, of course, already announced their showcase. PlayStation still hasn't announced theirs. We'll see what happens. If they do one, it'll probably be in May. Maybe in June. I don't know. Who the hell knows? They had a state of play last year in May. It was dog shit. So we'll see what happens, bro. Yeah, Stone Patrol. When they said Saros is coming, who was? Oh, I think that was. Hold on. Somebody said something about Soros on YouTube, and then I saw MBG on his thumbnail. Yeah, it was his thumbnail where I saw that at. Okay, here it is. It was on his thumbnail where I saw Soros gameplay. Look at the one at the top. Soros gameplay at PlayStation Showcase. What? Soros gameplay at PlayStation Showcase. I don't know, bro. They just showed the damn game, right? Didn't they just show the game CZI Trader like 2 months ago? So why all of a sudden are they going to show some gameplay in the next month later? Nah, it makes no sense. Why does Dirt have MBG on tap like that? I just typed his name out. What are you talking about? I told you I was watching his video today because somebody told me his chat was going after him. I typed his name up. So, game should be called Sorry Ass. Wow. I did not watch an hour of MBT's show. I told you somebody sent it to me. The part where he said that shit.
If Microsoft never bought Bethesda, we still would have. Yeah, I was thinking about streaming that. I'm not sure though, because like I don't know what I've never heard of this show. This is the first time they're doing a showcase, and I don't know if, in my opinion, isn't. I'm not just saying that. If I thought it was, I would tell you.
Oh, this is the part you're talking about.
Pragmata. Oh, I forgot about that game. Yeah.
Pragmata. What happened to Pragmata?
The PS5.
Oh, fuck, it don't matter. Trust me, he said that Indiana Jones is not mid because it's. Don't start, Joey. Was Dirt super chat MBG? I never super chatted MBG. He got me blocked, man, because I was making videos about it. He blocked me. What are you talking about? I'm not an MBG fan. I told y'all, somebody hit me up in the DM, say, yo, Dirt. You know what? Y'all think I be lying. I ain't gonna show y'all the DM, but I'm gonna tell you exactly who sent it to me. Said Dirt. I don't know who was it. Maybe it was on Twitter. Maybe it wasn't in DM. Maybe it was on Twitter. I don't freaking remember. But somebody's like, Dirt, man, MBG doing this and his chat attacking him. So don't go there with me. Hi, yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Dirt ate popcorn watching this. Y'all are something else, man. Y'all are something else. Love you guys. I will not be at TTS tomorrow. Told you guys I'm going to Toronto. We're leaving at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's like a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive from Detroit to Toronto. That's about it, man. Dirt is curling up his crap gamer body pillow listening to MPG. Mr. Dinglenut, apologize, bro. Scratch acid. Who do you love more? Dirt MBG. I can't with y'all, man. I can't, bro. Y'all just keep on making fun of me. Range G42. Dirt was watching eating ribs and light beer. Look at this. Look at this. All right, Brandon Young. See you later. Great show, Bill Duke. Don't forget your passport. Yeah, I know, bro. For real. All right, y'all. See you guys later, man. Peace out, you pieces of trash. Peace out.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Nah, DJ Berto Doss, I know you a black man. I've seen you. But calling me Mr. Tart is real effed up. That's effed up, DJ Berto Doss. That's effed up. I know you're a black guy, but that's still effed up. I can't believe you would say something so hurtful. He said he's going to see Sinners in a few. Let me know how it is. Bad News Brown. Shrek, you call me Bad News Brown? I can't anymore, man. I'm so tired of this shit.
Nigga!